G'day and welcome to another video. Today's video is a little bit different. This will be a playlist consisting of 3 videos. There will be a separate video each for the placemat, the coaster and also the napkin ring. I will place a link to the playlist in the description box and this will make the videos play automatically. We will be following along with a free written pattern from patternsforcrochet.co.uk. The link for the pattern will be in the description box. The yarn that I've used in this video is Red Heart Super Saver. You can also use any type of worsted weight yarn that you like. If you're using thinner weight yarn, your projects will come out smaller. The sizing for each item is also written on the pattern. I have used Red Heart Super Saver and I got that from redheart.com. Redheart.com is a great place for buying yarn, lots and lots of yummy yarn, and also a great place for inspiration for your next pattern. This video is just for the coaster, so let's get started on the lesson. For our supplies, we're going to need a crochet hook to go with the yarn. We are going to use a 5mm crochet hook today. That is a H size or a size 8. You're going to need a yarn needle with a large eye, a pair of scissors, and also some yarn. I'm going to use 2 colours like they've used in the pattern. I have got Red Heart Super Saver, and we need 50 grams of each colour. I've got Deft Blue, and also some Aran. Now I'm not going to use all that, that's pretty much 3/4 or a bit more than a ball, but I won't need all that yarn. So I've basically just got partial balls to use. Excuse me. So just putting our yarn aside. You're also going to go to patternsforcrochet.co.uk and this is the beautiful pattern that we're going to make. So I've just printed mine off. We've got the written pattern. Mine looks a bit crumpled up because I've had it for a while. And apologies again to Heather for not making this pattern quicker. But I've had it for quite a while, so it's a little bit crunched up. So we've got all the pattern that we've got there, which it gives us for the placemat, the napkin ring and the coaster. So I will be following along with that. So go and print yours out. Go to patternsforcrochet.co.uk and we will follow along with the written pattern. So if you don't know how to follow a written pattern, this is a great idea for you to start to learn. You can use this video to help you if you think you're going to get stuck on the written part. So you've got to pick what you want to have your main colour and then also your contrast colour. And I just realised that my background was the exact same colour as my yarn, so that wasn't going to work. So let's go with darker background for the lighter yarn. So what we need to do is with our main colour, I'm choosing the cream for the main colour, and if I can find the end of this one, the blue is going to be my contrast colour. So decide what colours you want to be what. For my main colour, what we need to do is chain 5. So you're going to make a slip knot, and you can do this any way you like. There's so many different ways to do them. And we're going to chain 5. So chain 5 and slip stitch to the first chain to form a ring. So going into the very first chain and do a slip stitch. And we're going to work a chain 3, an 11 double crochet into the middle of the ring. So yarning over, going into the middle. I'm going to assume you know how to do a double crochet. So yarn over, go in, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Like I said, I'm going to assume that you know how to do that, and we're going to need 11 double crochet, and the chain 3 is going to count as the first stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 double crochet and a chain 3, and then slip stitch to the top of the chain 3, and then we're going to fasten off. So what I like to do is try and grab the front loop and the back loop, and then join. And we're going to fasten off because we need to change colours, so cut off your yarn and then pull tight. Join the contrast colour yarn between chain 3 and first double crochet. So here's our chain 3 and there's our double crochet. We want to join it between, so we're going to go in between the 2 stitches, so in the gap there. Grabbing our new colour, I want to join that in. I just put the yarn over my finger and then just pull it onto my hook and pull through. I'm just going to join that on there. And we want to chain 3 and we are going to do wait a minute, we're not going to chain 3, it's telling us to join between the chain 3. Sorry guys. Sorry. Okay, join the yarn between the chain 3 and the first double crochet, chain 1. So we're chaining 1, not 3. Single crochet in base of chain 1. Okay, so we're going to single crochet and then we're going to chain 1. And then 1 single crochet in the space between the next 2 double crochets, chain 1. So there's a double crochet there and a double crochet there, and here's our space. Single crochet, chain 1. I'm going to repeat this around. So we're going into the space between the double crochets and not the actual top of the stitch like we would normally do. And we're going to repeat this all the way around, so I'll just leave the camera going. And we should be sewing in our end as we go. We're going to slip stitch to the first single crochet. So I've done a chain 1 there, and we've run out of spaces, so we know that's the end. So the first single crochet, we'll put our crochet hook in there, and it says we should have 12 single crochets and chain spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And just make sure that you have done your chain 1s in between. Pretty sure I have. Alrighty, so we continue on with this colour. We're going to slip stitch into the first chain 1 space. So in this chain 1 space here, we're going to slip stitch. chain 3 and double crochet 2 together. So to double crochet 2 together, we yarn over, go into the chain 1 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, leave these 2 stitches there. Again, yarn over, go in to the space, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and now pull through all 3. We're going to chain 2, double crochet 3 together into the next chain 1 space. So yarning over, going into the next stitch, into the next chain 1 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. You've got 2 loops, leave them there, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, leave those on there, yarn over, go into the space, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You've got 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4 loops. Yarn over and pull through all loops, but when you yarn over, put your crochet hook down so the point is pointing down. So turn it right around and pull through. That makes it easy to pull through all your loops. I'm going to repeat this all the way around, working double crochet 3 together and chain 2. So 1 and 2, going in the next chain 1 space, working your double crochet 3 together. Got 4 loops, yarn over, pull through all and chain 2. So pause the video, repeat this around, and I'll meet you when we are ready to join. So when we come around, we are ready to join, and it says slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. So this is the chain 3 at the beginning, and we're going to slip stitch into the top of there. Hang on, am I reading the right bit? I am. It says to the top of the chain 3, but then that will make that stick out by itself. So I'm actually going to change that bit and just slip stitch to the top of the 3 together, and that will make that look like it's continuous around, and it won't make this chain 3 stick out. If we join here, see how that's made it together? If we join, oh, that was my stomach if you just heard that. I've just eaten breakfast, so I'm not hungry. If we join at the top of the chain 3, it's going to make that chain 3 stand out more. Well, I think it does anyway. So we're actually going to join there at the top of the 3 together. See how the chain 3 kind of gets squished over a bit more? Alright, so we're going to fasten off again. I cut about 2 to 3 inches of yarn, sometimes a little bit more. I don't actually measure it, I just eyeball it. Join main colour yarn to the first chain 2 space. Okay, so we joined here, so this is the first chain 2 space. So grabbing our main colour, and join that in, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochet in the same space. So going back in here and work 3 double crochet. Skip the double crochet 3 together, so skip that, and 4 double crochet in the next chain 2 space. So going over to here, work 4 double crochet. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but my tummy's making noises. It's obviously digesting what I ate for breakfast. So we're going to repeat that all the way around. So into the next space, work 4 double crochet. So we're going to do this all the way around. Pause the video and I'll meet you when we're ready to join. So when we come around, we are ready to join. And we're going to join to the top of the chain 3. So grabbing front and the back loop. And sometimes this is harder than other times. The trick is not to pull too tight on that first loop when you go to join. Don't pull it up too tight. So we're going to slip stitch to, what's going on? Get away. There we go, slip stitch to join. So I join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And then what we are going to do is we need to change colour for round 5. And we want to change to our contrast colour, so cut that off. And finish that. So grab your contrast colour, and it's telling us to join the yarn between two two groups of 4 double crochet. Ugh, get it right. So the first group, we've got 4 double crochet there and 4 double crochet there. We're going to join our yarn into the space between them. I don't know where I got front post from because we don't use any of those in this project. What we need to do is just join that in. And single crochet in the same space. Oh, sorry. So do a chain 1 and single crochet in the same space. Chain 5, skip 4 double crochet, 1 single crochet between the next 2 4 double crochet groups. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Skip 4 double crochet and 1 single crochet between the next 2 groups. Chain 5. Single crochet in the space between the next 2 groups, chain 5, single crochet in the space between the next 2 groups, and we're going to repeat this all the way around, and I'll meet you when we're ready to join. When we are ready to join, we're going to join into the top of the single crochet there with a slip stitch. It's looking so pretty. And now what we're going to do is chain 1, 1 single crochet, three double crochet. I was reading the wrong round. So that's 1, 2, 3. Single crochet in the same space. And it says repeat this around. So going into the next one, single crochet, 3 double crochet, and then single crochet. So we're going to repeat this around, pause the video, and I'll meet you when we're ready to join. really cute when this is finished. So like I said, pause the video and I'll meet you when we're around ready to join. So when we're ready to join, we're going to join into the top of the first single crochet of the round. And that is the end of our coaster. So now we just want to cut off our yarn and finish off. And you'll see that mine's sticking up, but that's fine because once we massage it, it will lay flat. If you want to, you can spray it with some water and lay it flat and let it to dry, and that will make it relax. But that's awesome. I really like that. That's really pretty. So what we need to do now is sew in our ends. And if you've never sewn in ends before, you thread your needle, go to the back of your work and find where you can hide your tail. You're going to hide it in these loops which are here. So we'll always go to the back of our work and hide it in the back. So when we go through, we're not actually going through to the other side of the work. You'll see that you can't see the needle. And you're just going to hide it in there. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe as we have 2 video tutorials each week. And you don't want to miss out, so if you subscribe you will get notified when you log into YouTube. Please share your creation on our Facebook page. I would love to see the colour combinations that you have come up with. There's also the matching placemat and napkin ring, so if you want to make those, the link is in the description box for both of those projects. Again, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy crochet!